Have a vision. Think big. Ignore the naysayers. Work your ass off and give back and change the world. Because if not us, who? If not now, when?
What's up? It's really great to see you in the next episode of your favorite series, The Quotes. Today is gonna be a very special one. I'm Luke, this is Life Project, and do you mind if I turn on this hourglass? Thank you. So, let's start. Arnold Schwarzenegger, one of the greatest actors. He starred in The Terminator, for instance.
I'll be back.
One of the most recognizable bodybuilder, and of course past politician, the governor of California. So, what's gonna be on today's show? His 5 rules. Let's get move into it.
People ask me all the time, what is the secret to success? And I always tell them what the short version is, you gotta have a 22-inch biceps. And you got to be able to kill predators with your bare hands. And of course, you got to have this charming Austrian accent. That's a given. The long version is that I actually always had 5 rules. You don't need to be a bodybuilding champion. You don't need to want to be an action hero or anything like that. If you want to excel in whatever you do, those rules are for you. So my first rule is find your vision.
In the first one, he's talking about having a vision. You got to visualize everything, your goal, your dream, so that you can easily accomplish them. Because you prepare yourself for the emotions, for the action that you're gonna take. You got to have in your mind when you wake up. When you wake up after sleep, what's gonna be your goal, what's gonna be your dream. You got to visualize every day, and that's about it. Even Albert Einstein himself told that and imagination is more important than knowledge.
Now my second rule is never ever think small.
The second one, think big. You got to simply aim high, so that your goal gonna be bigger, because then you're gonna put more effort in it. You're gonna have more struggle, more work you're gonna put in, and the most important, you have to release your mind from the limits, from the pattern of your family, of your parents, of your friends, of school, because you are the person that's gonna achieve something. That's your dream, that's your goal. Aim high, think big, like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
My third rule is ignore the naysayers.
The third one, ignore the naysayers. One of the greatest philosophers, Aristotle, said something. I'm gonna quote this. There is only one way to avoid criticism. Do nothing, say nothing, and be nothing. So, every time you do something, there's gonna be naysayers. People that tell you you are not good enough. This is impossible. You can do this, you can do that. And that's about what Arnold Schwarzenegger talking about. When you are better of the group, when you want to achieve more, there is always gonna be some kind of people that's gonna say, not you, that's impossible. Just ignore them, don't listen to them, because if you listen to them, you'll be very foolish, because they are foolish.
The fourth rule is work your ass off. You never want to fail because you didn't work hard enough.
Work your ass off. I think that's very clear, so I don't have to explain this. No, I'm kidding. So, when I think about working hard, I think about comfort zone. This very, very disgusting thing. You got to defeat this, because what's beautiful and what's very satisfying, it's beyond this zone. So when your friends sleep, when your friends eat, when your friends having fun, you work because you want the success. You want the success, so you got to work. That's the fourth rule, and that's one of the most important keys to success. That's about it.
And my fifth and last rule is, don't just take, give something back.
The fifth rule, give back and change the world. I think everyone takes something from the earth, and everyone should give something back. I think it's about kindness. It's about kindness and gratitude, because it opens our mind on the great feelings. This is the power of relations, the other person. We got to love yourself, and we've got to, of course, love other person, love each other. So it's about it. It's about kindness, change the world, because I think world is great privilege to us, and our task is to make this world more beautiful. That were 5 rules of Arnold Schwarzenegger. To sum up, I encourage you to have your own rules, to stick to them, because it's about self-discipline, like Benjamin Franklin, for instance. You get to check him out, because he had 13 virtues. It's really crazy. Thank you so much for watching, your attention and support. You can click like, subscribe and comment. It's really important to me and to Wojciech to have you. It's our pleasure to make these videos. So, goodbye and stay motivated.
And this is why I tried to take every opportunity that I could to give something back. I started training Special Olympians. I started after-school programs for the most vulnerable children, for inner-city children, to make them be able to say no to drugs, no to gangs, and no to violence. We all can create change, whether it is in our neighborhood or in our local schools, because the bottom line is, it is up to us. Have a vision, think big, ignore the naysayers, work your ass off, and give back and change the world. Because if not us, who? If not now, when?